I love it. I also will not be switching back to my old regular.
I'm got a lifer right here.
Yes. Well, I think for myself, I feel great pride in you because I am from Linden and you are Linden born. And so for me, it's not just a matter of supporting you, but it's also a matter of finding something that's one of our own.
Like, subscribe, and share to Voices of Linden TV.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the Voices of Linden TV. This morning, we're so happy to have one of our very own joining us, Roushen Thompson. And Roushen is the founder of RousHé, which is a brand new makeup line that's just hit the market. Welcome, Roushen.
Well, thank you so much, Armina. And I am just really excited to be here with you guys and to talk about our brand and, just to bring awareness to this revolutionary brand that we have on the market. So we do appreciate you having me here on your show.
Oh, we're so excited, but let's get straight into it. How did the idea of RousHé come about?
So the idea for RousHé came from my fascination with makeup and skincare as well. So I particularly love the traditional Japanese skincare ingredients, just the practices and the centuries long of testing and proving with these ingredients as well. So, for example, I discovered the incredible benefits of key ingredients like the Japanese cherry blossom and also the rice leaves extracts. So with all the research I've done over time, and me being having the experience using skincare products, I wanted to create a brand that blends these time honored ingredients and just with the modern technology, to offer the best products. So in terms of skincare ingredients, um, I was convinced that this is what I need to do.
Oh, well, why not? The beauty industry is estimated by 2027 to be worth $101 billion. So absolutely, it's a great industry to be in. But apart from that, it's what it does for the people wearing it. And I say people because we have everyone wearing makeup today in some form, and it just enhances who you are. And gives a bit more confidence to those who need it. And that's a great part about beauty and makeup on the whole. It's able to transform you sometimes into being, sometimes we wake up as a certain person and then in our day we have to be super in everything we do. And a little bit of beauty just adds to that. So I do love the idea that not only is it innovative but also all the health benefits that come with it. And I think more and more as we progress, I think people want makeup that adds value beyond the exterior.
Yeah, and I mean, you're on point here. We talked about value, adding value to people's life. That's definitely important to us. That's one of that's part of our mission statement. And while we may not be able to give complete happiness to anyone, I feel like just being able to add some sort of value and making somebody smile, and that's what makeup and skincare does. You may be having a bad day. You just decide like I'm gonna get my makeup on, and I'll take care of, and knowing that this is taking care of my skin, at least it does give some sort of, peace or smile to people. And that's what we wanted to like just put a smile on people's face to add value in to people's lives as well.
Oh, absolutely. And I think as we age, everyone's looking to maintain their youthfulness and their glow and, not have wrinkles. And the Koreans and Japanese on the whole too are known for the benefits of what they do in their makeup over there. So that's why I said innovative before, because that's definitely century old, like you said, in terms of they've maintained it and they've continued to use it. And these ingredients have been known to have quite an effect on people's skin. And also, and of course, when your skin feels good, everything else feels good. So, Rishan, I'm looking at your beautiful logo here. How did you come up with the name RousHé?
Oh my gosh. So this is a fun question because naming something is always fun, right? There's just a lot of laughter and a lot of joy around that. I think like for us, as we thought about the concept of our name, we want the name to be reflective of our value and our mission statement, what we stand for. We wanted people to be able to see themselves in our name as well, right? So we went through a lot of suggestions, and my name was in front of me and I didn't realize. So we're like, okay, well, my name being Roushen, and I looked at my name. I was like, well, let me just remove the N. And one of the most revealing thing that I've probably never seen at all is that when I remove the N, the last three letters, SHE, spelled she. So I was like, well, maybe if I change the lowercase h to an uppercase h, now I have she and he, and it's more pronounced, right? So we were like, this is exactly what we want to do, because our makeup is for everybody. So we want to make sure that our brand name kind of reflects that as well. And then we added the accent there, to make it a little French, so just to put some swag to it. So the brand name kind of conveys a sense of elegance and sophisticated. Well, definitely sophistication, sorry. Definitely inclusivity, quality, and, just the intrinsic idea of our brand identity. It just reflects our dedication to creating products that not only beautifying, but also nourishing to our skin and very inclusive. And that's coming back just to our website. That's why our website is created that way, that everybody that goes on there at least can see themselves in it. So you see yourself in the brand name and also our website as well.
Yeah. It's quite superior in terms of what it has to offer for sure. And it's like the birth of a baby, but it was right there in front of you the whole time.
I know, and it took us a few weeks, and we're like, what can we come up with? And it was fun. It was fun, definitely, because there was definitely some hilarious suggestion, but RousHé is the name that we have chosen, because it represents our values and what we stand for.
Share with me a little bit about your website and what people can expect when they visit it.
Well, for customers visiting our website, we have specifically designed our website for every person that is visiting to feel like they're at home and they can see themselves and they can resonate and connect with our website. We also want to have a user-friendly experience as well, and to provide as much information or to communicate information in an effective manner, as people navigate their way through the website. So, for example, our Shade Finder tool, and you can attest to this, it's definitely a standout. It provides very accurate matching in less than 90 seconds, just ensuring everyone finds the perfect shade effortlessly. So, we have on our website, definitely we want people to feel at home. We want people to know that they are a part of RousHé family. So, and you'll see that as you go on our about page, as you start on even our landing page. We want people to feel at home. We want people to feel like they're getting the services and the information that they need as well.
I found your website very easy to navigate. I love how inclusive it is. I love the idea that I was able to plug in the shade that I was currently using and then receive a shade that was the perfect match for me. And I am telling you, you have thought of every single other beauty product out there in terms of companies. And so they're all listed there. You would simply just plug in who you're using and you'd have a match. I love that it had the benefits of skincare benefits of each one of the products directly under there. It's very clean and easy to navigate. And you have auto shipping. If you want to just order your skincare, you get to save a bit more. If you were to just like auto ship throughout the year, it's quite significant. And it's great because if you're using that product anyway, why not save a little bit more? What I love is how I happen to have the foundation right here. So this is what the packaging looks like. Looks quite high end, and it is a high end product. I will testify to that myself. And it's radiant and it is long wear. I normally start my days like 9:30 in the morning, and I don't get home sometimes till 8:30 at night. I'm always on the go, and I've been using this for the last 2 weeks, and I find like it retains the moisture of my skin, and I love the fact that there is no showing that you're wearing makeup basically, and it doesn't wear off throughout the day. I don't reapply my makeup throughout the day. What I put on in the morning is what it's going to be till the evening. So I love that. And in terms of, I also have the mascara here with me, I'll be showing.
Yes.
But what do you think is the biggest thing that people say when they see your product?
Oh my goodness. So based on feedback that we have received so far from customers that we have talked to, I think they're, if I'm to summarize, people are extremely impressed with the quality of the foundation, how light it is, and definitely all the other benefits that comes with these ingredients. The anti-aging, reduce fine line and wrinkles, evens out skin tone, even have antioxidant property. And the thing is, like, we have multiple ingredients combined, basically doing the same thing. Some of them doing the same thing, so they're complementing each other. So the feedback we've had is just incredible. And our lead product is our foundation. And definitely, we've heard a lot of good feedback on our mascara as well. It lengthens the lashes, and this is waterproof as
Bring
well.
it.
Yes, I'm wearing it as well. So lengthens the lashes. It grows your lashes over time, and that is the essence of RousHé brand. We wanted to produce every product we produce. It must give you some sort of benefit where you can see and you can experience time after time. So we have heard just remarkable feedback, and you can attest to how you feel with the product. And when we created the product, we wanted to give customer an option of either a natural finish or if you want a full coverage. So that's one of the things that customers talk about. Like, if I want to go natural, I can go natural. If I want to have like a lot of foundation on, I can do this. It's going to cover me perfectly. We have heard customers talk about how long it stays. You're gonna have in excess of 12 hours of your foundation looking perfectly throughout the day. So so far we've had some really really good responses to our foundation, mascara, and our eyeshadow product. For eyeshadow, so I do have the packaging here. So these are eyeshadow. So we came out with 4 gorgeous colors. It's extremely creamy, just beautiful, so people, and just highly pigmented as well. So we've had some really great feedback from the product so far.
Yeah, and keep in mind that your line is 1 year old, and I wish I had heard about this sooner. Having been wearing it for the last 2 weeks, uh, ingredients like hyaluronic acid is well known now in the market for its benefits that it does to your skin. And I found like one of the things that I love a lot about it is how my skin actually felt when I took off my makeup at the end of the day. Like, it still felt soft, radiant. It still had a glow. It didn't feel like I was drained of anything. And that's when I think I realized that there was no moisture that was being lost from wearing it. Typically, when you wear makeup, sometimes it does soak up some of your own natural moistness that comes from within. So I just love the ease and lightness of it. Like, and I'm busy hugging people all day. So I love that it's not
Yes, yes.
I did not use today in my application any powders to set anything. I did use a setting spray, yes, but I literally just used your foundation with a little bit of like color on my cheeks and your mascara. And I wanted to keep it true so that everybody could see what it literally looks like on the skin. And it was like a very close match to my naturalness. And one of the things I loved about your foundation is for the days when you're correct, I didn't want to have anything really on my face, but still wanted some protection because many people think makeup is for makeup, but just to make you look made up. But the truth is, makeup is to protect you from the environs,
Yes.
the dust and the particles and pollens and whatever else is hitting your face. You do want to be protected at the end of the day. So for the days when I want protection, but not necessarily having anything transformative, I mixed it with my primer and I just applied it very lightly, and it just glides on very easily. It's the one thing I will say about this foundation. It I don't know what it has in it, but it takes very little to transform. I truly am in love with it. It's a fantastic formula that you have.
So that is the magic of our Japanese ingredients. As I hear you describe the way the way you feel when you apply it, you talk about the moisture lock. So the moisture lock, very important, because one of the things that we thought about doing creation, I wanted something that is gonna, that people can use even without a moisturizer to prep, right? Now you have a choice as to whether you want to use a moisturizer or not. But what this foundation does is it locks in your moisture. So when you remove the foundation on your face, it is still just smooth and just soft. And that is what people like. And that's the feedback we've been having. Like for example, one of my customers, she called me. I think I was in Utah at the time, and she's like, "I'm just calling you to let you know that I cannot go back to my foundation that I've used in the past," because she said she ran out, didn't have the time to go back to the website to purchase straight away, and she tried her old foundation and it felt so heavy and thick on her face. She's like, "I just had to go get it." And you did hit on a great point when you talk about the experience on the website. We do have that subscription available, right? So if you use our foundation, we know one, people are going to love it, right? Just to not have yourself in a situation like my friend that I just discovered, where you run out and you can't, you just don't have it and you have to try something, like you're like, oh my God, what's going on? You can always subscribe to have your stuff shipped within a certain time. I think it's every 3 months on there. So yeah, that's the magic. What you just described there, the performance of the product, is the magic of these Japanese ingredients. And we've been very, very meticulous in what we've chosen based on what we want. Because for me, as the CEO of RousHé, it look, I've been using makeup and skincare for years, right? And I've over time, I thought, look, if I'm gonna wear something for in excess of 8 hours a day, approximately five days a week, it should be taking care of my skin, and that is what RousHé is, and that's what our focus is right now, and will continue to be in the future as we extend our brand and our line. So we do have a few surprises coming out in a few months because we are extending our product line.
Oh, I can't wait to try all of it. I definitely can't. I'm certainly, and I had to go and research how to put on your mascara, because I do have to show everyone. Like, the mascara is one of the most unique ones I've seen ever, where it has multiple tips. So it has the smaller wand at the bottom and the wider. And I realized that when you're applying it, the whole purpose of it is to go slanted. Like, I
Yes.
did not realize that until I did some research, and that's how it does. It gives the lift. Like, I'm actually an expert now at applying it. But, and in terms of the foundation, and I will show it to you, you know, it's it's just so light, and it just glides, like the way it
Yes.
just
And it
melts
melts into the
into your
skin.
skin. Like, we did not rehearse this, folks. But it really just melts into your skin. And when you think about, in terms of cost wise, and the fact that using so little of it, or even if you build on it, it's pennies a day for how long it's going to last you. So it's quite economical, but also very, very high end. Like, look at this bottle. Like, a lot of thought, obviously, was putting into it. And I love it. I also will not be switching back to my old regular.
I'm got a lifer right here.
Yes. Well, I think for myself, I feel great pride in you, because I am from Linden, and you are Linden born. And so for me, it's not just a matter of supporting you, but it's also a matter of finding something that's one of our own. And I just love that I'm able to do that, because I think anyone that's using makeup right now should go to RousHé's website. We will share that at the very end. We'll talk about it again. Go put in, I think it's worth a try. For most foundations that looks like this are close to $100 each. And I can tell you from experience, I've tried many of them. The biggest problem I think most of us have is finding our match. and you have a wide array to choose from within one plugin of my. We were able to come with perfect. This was mailed to me without me ever testing it. And it was the exact perfect match to my skin. And all of this glow is really just a product except for my cheeks. So I obviously I cannot stop talking about it, but I can't wait to try the eyeshadow and the blush. I definitely can't wait. And
Yeah.
so in terms of like how scary was it to start this business?
Yeah, so I just want to tap on before I hit on that question. So you made an excellent point when you talk about all the benefits in the bottle and even how cost effective it is, right? Because if you were to really purchase products to give you the benefits that this one bottle of foundation is giving, it's probably going to be over $300. Because you're going to have to pay for serum and all these, different stuff that does all these different products. So our focus is to provide something to people where, you're not paying an exorbitant amount of money, but you're getting that value out of our products, right? And definitely the shade finder, oh my gosh, the tool is just magnificent. And one of my focuses, I did not want customer coming on my website and being there 10-15 minutes filling out a questionnaire to figure out what their shade is. It needed to be fast and efficient, and that is why you can attest to the experience you've had with the shade finder as well. I believe you want to know the journey with starting the
Yes.
business. Well, honestly, it was a very, very exciting journey, and with some challenges. As anything else, you're going to have challenges along the way. But for me, I think just choosing the makeup industry to start in, and the fact that makeup is associated with art and fun and everything else, there was a lot of fun into it. There was a fun in getting the names together, and yes, there was frustration along the way, but with anything else, you have to be resilient, you have to be persistent in order to survive. So I would say it was definitely an interesting journey. Still is, because obviously, we're at a stage where we're relatively young and we're still try to expand and gain market share and everything else. But yeah, the journey was interesting. It was very much fun, and yeah. So here we are at the moment with our brand.
Well, I think you did a great job from the start. In terms of, because when you have a product that stands out like this from the beginning, it's just a matter of time before the world hears about it and everyone's attracted to it. And seeing that we're from Linden, do you by chance have a storefront there that people can get your products?
Well, not as yet. Our focus right now is to expanding on Amazon, so people are able to purchase it in not just Guyana and the Caribbean country, but also Canada, Mexico as well. So at the moment, our only we're just fully e-commerce online, right? But we are in the process of creating our Amazon shop as well.
That's great. So I can go on Amazon and get it?
There you
That's gonna
go.
be awesome. Why
Yes,
not?
yes,
And,
and you will be able to use your Prime to get faster shipping and everything else. So
yeah, no, that's great. It's quite in this world today, networking and marketing is the number one way of getting your products out there. And with something like I said, as I'm just like, just look at it. I think it speaks for itself in many ways. And so, Roushen, if you were to give like one advice to somebody out there who's I often say it's not the idea that makes business, but it's the skill behind the idea that really makes business a success because it's your skills, obviously. So what have you been doing before RousHé?
so before RousHé, I did have my day job, right? I'm in the army. I've served like for 15 years as an officer. And so besides that, I have been deeply immersed into the beauty industry. So my role basically involved like it's just extensive research, and I was researching on ingredients, trend in the industry, and also customer preferences. So this experience, just combined with my personal experience of using beauty products and makeup over years, really gave me a solid foundation in understanding what high quality beauty product is, right? So all my research and experience really ignited that passion, for creating a brand, that leverages these traditional Japanese ingredients. You hear me keep coming back to it, because that's the essence of, just the power and the beauty in our product as well. So, prior to that, a lot of research and definitely my day job. So it's a lot of work, right? Because you're working 8 to 10 hours a day, and then you have to come home and just get some rest and just keep grinding. So definitely research, research, research.
Well, a lot of skill, because obviously you had to have a lot of skill to be able to apply all that to have an idea come to life. And, as I look at the bottle, I can't help looking at the crown that's on top of your R there, your logo, and how fitting, because a crown, we all want to wear them. We all wear them invisibly. But quite empowering. I do love it. A lot of detail that went into it for sure. And so, of course, as we're coming to the end here, I do want you to just share with everyone your website link and any last things that you want them to know about your product.
Yes, well, and I do appreciate you giving me this opportunity again, Armina. So RousHé is the beginning of a revolution. That is really the point of our Renaissance collection, and that's why we deliberately give the name Renaissance, right? Because it's a rebirth of how we approach makeup, how we approach makeup and beauty in the whole, right? And we have got three products that are great, that stands out in the market, and that definitely is focused on that multi-benefit aspect, that every person that's literally swipe their card, maybe hand their money over to counter. That's what you deserve. You deserve products that's going to take care of you, that's going to enhance your natural beauty. And that is what RousHé product, that's our platform. And moving forward, as we prepare for a launch of new products, our focus is just really getting into that skincare piece and taking care of or just enhancing your natural beauty, and repairing your skin in the process if you have any issues. And you can definitely check out our website at www.roushe, that's RousHE LLC.com. And on that website, we have linked to our Facebook, Instagram, and our YouTube channel as well.
Yes. Well, I felt so good about this product that I actually did I did a complete makeover for you guys, which I'm sure will be shared publicly. But I guess in a way, I really truly wanted to help you in getting this out in any way possible. But I will also testify to this mascara as I was looking at it, and I really, once again, the rebirth, renaissance, resilience, all the R's, that are there. This mascara is probably well, it actually is one of the very first mascaras I've used where I don't have bad eyes. Like the really where I find a transfer and your whole eyes look so dark. And but one of the things that in my field, I cry a lot. I share moments with my clients that are quite emotional. And this is probably one of the very first mascaras where I want to say it's cry proof. Like I did not have anything running down my face because I'm in the home industry. And so when I'm giving keys, it's emotional for everybody involved. And I find myself in tears multiple times a week. And I've been wearing this for the last 2 weeks. And I have not had where I've carried the rest of my day looking like shrieks running. Actually, that's the other thing about this foundation, because I have shed tears in the last 2 weeks and I've not had any marks. It's actually I just did like this and it didn't even transfer. Look, I just literally did that and nothing has transferred to my fingers. So those are some of the features I personally loved about it, and I wanted to share, like waterproof, cry proof, because I'm sure we all shed a few tears of happiness in our lives every day. But truly something remarkable. That should be the other R that we add to this product. And but because I always like leaving every single one of our interviews with something inspiring, who are some of the entrepreneurs that you follow or that you use as your mentor in business wise?
Well, honestly, it's a great question. You know, you kind of see a lot of entrepreneurs online. You look at the big ones like Amazon founder. You look at different entrepreneurs for different reasons. For different motivation as you go through the journey. But for us, when it comes to choosing our manufacturers, choosing where we want our ingredients to be to derive from, I think. The Shiseido founder, Mr. Fukuhara, is definitely an inspiration because what he has done is basically to pioneer the spirit of the whole Japanese beauty around the world. So that is why, I'm like, okay, well, this is definitely an inspiration. And so his journey and his achievements, just continue to inspire and just to innovate my path, as I continue to build out RousHé. And another entrepreneur who inspired me is Beatrice Dixon. So she is the founder of Honeypot. She's a CEO of a feminine care brand. So I take inspiration from her when it comes to the commitment and just overcoming challenges through the process. Because look, it gets frustrating from time to time, as a business. They said entrepreneurship is not for the faint of heart, right? So sometimes when you have those challenges, like for me, what really helps me to pass those challenges, it's not just my internal, the way I'm built and the way, my strength mentally, but it's also, looking at these folks and to see the challenges they have actually endured through the process and how they have navigated that challenge, and that kind of like, take me out of that place of just maybe just me crying because I've cried before, and just been angry. But yeah, those are two people that I feel as just inspired me and just continue to give me inspiration and strength through the process.
Oh, I love that. Yeah, yeah, certainly. And we all have to start somewhere. And like you said, the journey is not easy. But I know that you will continue to do great things with this product.
Thank you so
And
much.
we're happy at Voices of Linden TV to do our part to let everyone know to give it a try. Like I cannot even stop looking at my own skin and looking at
Yes,
yours.
it looks beautiful and you're glowing.
Oh, thank you. Yes, I'm glowing. Yes, I do have it is that's the one thing to maintain your glow and to not have to buy like your serum for your glowing skin under. And it's for me, I've become a minimalist as I get older. I don't know if we all go through those periods in our life, but I don't want to have 10 million things to do. Life is already busy enough. So I truly love that. And I happen to use Shiseido too. So I had an associate many years ago, and she's Japanese, and part of her gift to me every year was a basket full of those products. So I became introduced to them and I continue to use them because I found a little goes a long way. The benefits are so infused into every drop that it doesn't take very much. And so I think that's maybe why I resonated so much with your product the minute I read up everything about it, because for those of us that want to age gracefully, and I think we all do, and I work in an environment where everybody that's up and coming is quite young. So you want to keep yourself as youthful as possible. And some of the best ways to do that is not only in empowering each other and doing as much as we can in terms of helping each other, but also the things we put on our skin, the places we surround ourselves with, and the people we surround ourselves with. So I am so happy that I got to surround myself with you And we do have to mention your beautiful Auntie Chandel that we love so much. But yes, I'm very proud of you and excited for this journey and look forward to see what the next few months will bring, much less the next few years.
Yes.
Congratulations again, and thank you for being on our show. Roushen, it has been a pleasure.
Thank you so much. And I do appreciate the opportunity to spend this time and to talk to our brand. And we love that you love our product. And, we're confident that everyone that is listening to our video, watch this video and decide to purchase RousHé product or even follow us on our social media platform as well. You'll get a wealth of information and you too will definitely experience the beauty and the power of our RousHé products.
Yes, yes, exciting. Go out there, go check out the website. All right, everybody. Well, have a great day. And thanks again, Roushen.